The opinions and views expressed in this video do not reflect the views of HTT Media Group. Viewer discretion is advised.
I can't tell you if the camera's right. It's not.
It's on, Co.
It's on. What is going on? Silsbee, Texas. It is Wednesday night at 7 p.m. You could be at church. You could be at home lounging around, but you are not. You are here watching Ruling on the Field, the best local sports show in the history of local Silsbee sports shows. I'm your host, Mr. Justin Marble, and with me, as always, the star of the show, Mr. Joshua.
What's up, guys?
And as always, we have the little guy right here. We got him this week, the little guy. John's playing the music again.
That wasn't me.
That was me.
So we got the little guy here. It's our week with the little guy. And with us, as always, back there behind the fake-ass glass, the one, the only, the head of HTT Media Group, Mr. John Marble. Say what's up, John.
What's up, fellas?
Man, we're glad to be back tonight. It's a good Wednesday night. I've got lots of local stuff because I got here early and actually did my job.
Yeah, good job. Make some notes every now and then.
Look, man, you send me these 14-page outlines. What am I supposed to do?
Actually, I didn't today.
That's why I had time to do things. I didn't have to decipher your trash on your outline.
We better make mention right up front that we are brought to you tonight by Farmers Funeral Home.
Yes, if you die, go to Farmers Funeral Home. They'll take great care of you. 409-385-2828.
It's never too late to call 2828.
I want y'all to know that my dad called me the day after Thursday after our show and said, "Hey," and I said, "What's up, Dad?" He said, "It's never too late to call 2828."
He did. He called me too.
I was like, fantastic.
He was like, that was catchy. I was
That
like,
was
yeah, it was
catchy,
catchy.
man.
I think you should change it to it's not too late. Dial 2828.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something.
Never say never.
John, can you move that knobby thing right there? It's distracting me.
That's alcohol.
Oh, okay.
You been boozing, have you? Sucking back Grandpa's old cough medicine?
That was a present from a live we did.
Why's it got that big knob on top of it?
That's a microphone
Condom.
wind. It's a wind.
Oh,
thing
I
for a
see.
microphone.
Okay, that's weird that you had it on top of there.
Who is we? You said it was given to we.
It was
got.
it was given to me for producing, but we did a show at Clifford Distillery for
Who is we?
Functional Gentlemen.
They are
Okay.
more important than us.
Okay. Well, when you want, before we get into it, you want to recap the week in HTT Media, talk about anything upcoming events that we had.
Upcoming events.
Oh, before you start, y'all remember about the toy box raffle?
He won't let me talk about it anymore. Just because I tend to over exaggerate.
Oh yeah. Y'all buy your tickets for that. It's worth it.
He goes out in the woods and he chops down a tree and he planes his own plywood for these awesome toys. Not really.
He does not do that.
But by God, when John talks about it, you would think that dude chops the tree down by hand with his teeth, like gnaws the tree down like a beaver. Josh is a beaver. Sorry.
Anyway, y'all get your tickets. They're available at Frenchie's Tiger Hut.
Oh, he said Frenchie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frenchie's, a coffee house where the studio here is.
Studio in the Pines.
Studio in the Pines is located inside Frenchie's.
On the backside of Frenchie's.
On the backside. Yeah. On the backside of Frenchie's.
They make really good coffee there.
On the backside of Frenchie's where we do our show. Sorry.
Y'all should go there and see them.
We should make a song.
Anyway, tickets available here at Frenchie's, at Tiger Hut, and at Fancy's Bakery.
Yes.
Fancy's Bakery across the street, downtown Tennessee.
I'm so fancy. There's so many songs tonight.
Yeah. Anyway, John, you want to get into your stuff? Do your summary here.
Yeah. So obviously, you talked about the toy box raffle. Mm-hmm. This weekend, big important weekend over at Aaron's Rent Center.
Big weekend.
We've got a link sale for HTT Entertainment. Sorry, I'm gonna have to break myself of that. But anyways, yeah,
blew it.
Yeah, I blew it. We have a link sale coming up this Saturday, February 12th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come out, get you a link, a bag of chips, and a drink.
$5.
$5.
We need your money. We need to build a new clubhouse.
Please come get some of this HCT meat.
Yeah. We're also going to be have our toy box raffle.
Please say it.
No,
John, please, John.
So
Oh,
we're gonna be giving doing the tickets and stuff for that there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for distracting you, John.
No, it's okay. Other than that, business is normal.
I want to say
But y'all
it so
make sure to
bad.
come out this Saturday. Support a good cause.
We want to, John. Later in the show, we're going to discuss a very serious topic. Hashtag bird truth.
Bird truth.
Hashtag. Like that.
It's time to fight the feathered menace.
That's right. We're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk
That
about that. John is a card-carrying member of an organization that we need to talk about.
We got to talk about it. We're going to talk about it later on.
So y'all
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. We're gonna, like Justin mentioned, we're going to talk about Silsby Sport. We're going to do a Silsby Sports update.
I better not say it. I want to
Do not say it. Do not
so
say
bad,
it.
but I know.
We got a student coach basketball game coming up.
Oh, yeah, we do.
For the Silsby PTO is putting on a.
By the way, guys, thanks for letting the host of the show know that we're doing the commentary for that game. I appreciate it. No.
Yes.
No, you told Mr. Joshua.
You were too busy in College Station playing with.
He was doing work.
He was doing Aggie things in College Station. I don't want to know.
Hey Roy, what's up, man?
Hey, Roy, what's up, man?
Anyway, he was just was in College Station this week doing Aggie stuff.
Yeah.
Did you stop by Dixie Chicken?
No, I didn't go by the Dixie Chicken or the Chicken Oil Company or any of that stuff. I can't bring myself to do it. I went. We had a good time.
Hey, I have something on Justin. I have some dirt on Justin. He told me something about Aggie Stadium.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? The most majestic stadium I've ever been to in my life is Death Valley Tiger Stadium.
Right.
But let me say this. Kyle Field is a very nice football
Oh
stadium.
yeah, it's not that bad.
It's nice. Like
It's just been through a renovation last couple of years.
it seats a lot now. It's very large and awkward looking, but it's very nice. We actually ate at a place around the backside of it. Had a horrible experience.
Roy can't go in a Dixie Chicken because he's
Banned for life.
He's kicked out. He's like that joke from the Bob and Tom show. 30 years later, he'll go and he'll open the door and they're like, "Get the hell out of here, Roy."
So no, we went. I went to this place and Adrian goes to get her. We ordered food. They had fire grilled meatloaf, and I was like,
That does sound.
I had to try it. It was awful. It was like Salisbury steaks, like that they fire grilled and put tomato bisque on or whatever.
I couldn't eat that right now
It
because
was
I'm on.
it was trash. But Adrian ordered a filet mignon, just the 8 ounce, and she ordered it how she eats it raw, and she was like, okay, and we waited 40 minutes for this food to come out, and the one walked out with the menu and said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, we're out of fillets."
Oh man,
I was like, "We've been here 40 minutes, lady. Like, you didn't know 15 minutes into this when you put the order in?"
So that did.
And she was like, "They didn't tell me." I said, "That's." So it was pretty crappy.
You can have meatloaf with your gluten allergy.
Yeah, it was gluten-free meatloaf.
Normally, Justin. For those of you who don't know, Justin's allergic to gluten.
I'm not allergic to gluten.
If he has gluten, he passes out, pisses himself, and forgets who he is for half an hour. So,
That's right. I was 45 minutes the other day. I woke up and I was like,
every time he tells
fresh
me
pea.
every time he tells me about something he eats, I'm concerned about him. I was like, did it happen again? Bob Saget passed out and hit his head, and then he got into bed, and that's what he died from.
And he never woke up.
He died from a brain bleed.
Yeah.
So I don't want that to happen to you.
But listen,
just
so
because
we
you
paid,
mess up and eat some gluten.
So anyway, in College Station, we paid all this money to eat this crap trash food. Then the next day, we ate a place called Slavics.
Slavics?
No, Slavics. Anyway, or something like that. It was an awesome place.
Was it?
And so they had a lunch special for they had a sirloin with 2 sides for $12.99. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a trash sirloin, like one of them little Waffle House sirloins. Mm-hmm. Just take a look at this sirloin.
Yeah.
It was a 14 ounce, but they're like, hey, we ran out of 14 ounce, so we gave you a 16 ounce. I couldn't eat all that steak, dude.
For those of you who can't see, he's giving a visual aid. It's very large steak.
Very large steak, and it was very well cooked. Like it was cooked perfect, and it was 12. Like we paid less for better food there, and it was a great place.
I'd like to apologize for the tales from Aggie Land from Justin. You knew it was going to happen. When he goes to fire school, he comes back with all these stories, and we don't really care. But we're sorry. We're sorry.
I will tell you this: the coolest thing about the entire thing was the guys from Draeger were there, and they'd make SCBAs and breathing masks and stuff.
Sure.
The new breathing masks that we use that hopefully we're getting look like the Halo helmets.
Oh, cool.
And so like we like put them on, and they have like speakers that go inside to your ears and stuff, and you can like communicate. And every time somebody would say something, they're like, Justin, we need you to take group 3 and go attack the press fiber. I'll be like, I say 10-4. And I'm doing it every time. Like
you don't have to
when you go. I'm like, okay, I won't anymore. Like I did the whole time. And they were getting pissed at me. They were like, will you please stop? And then I almost caught them. It was long. Anyway. I almost caught on fire. It was great.
Real quick before we get into the main show, just please remember we do have Josh's monster on the screen.
Yes, guys.
If you can, please.
It's important.
If you see this monster, please contact Josh so he can.
Yes, we've got to take care of that, guys.
It's what does Bobby Boucher say about the gorilla?
He said that his mama says, did the police ever catch that gorilla that escaped out the zoo and punched you in the eye? No.
The search continues.
The search continues.
The search continues.
The search continues.
Anyway, yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that
Roy
monster
Orbison. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, so y'all coach student basketball game benefiting the PTO.
Yes.
Coming up.
PTO.
Y'all look out for new.
How did we get from there to College Station? Way to go! Good segue, man.
I don't know. Y'all be on the lookout for more information about that coming up because I think it's in the month of March, right? Month of April. So plenty of time to for the coaches to train and get limbered up for that.
That's right, Roy. I am a large mammal.
National. We're going to talk Super Bowl, of course.
Super Bowl. We're going to have our picks.
We're going to have our picks. We're going to go through some betting lines and stuff like that. We're going to talk about Joe Burrow and how he's America's quarterback now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
We're not going to talk about the Washington Commanders. That was last week. I left that on there. Lovie Smith gets hired by the Texans.
Yeah, I got some thoughts.
I've got some thoughts too. And the man has a glorious beard. I know that.
So glorious.
It's an awesome beard. He's got an awesome beard. And college basketball update, short update, and we'll talk some MLB lockout.
Nobody cares.
We'll talk about what you listen to. We've got. I want to talk about my new eating habits, and we're. And this is very important, and I want y'all to pay attention to this to the BS segment tonight.
It's so important. Tell your friends right now.
Hashtag bird truth.
Roy.
Birds are not real.
Message everybody you know and tell them they need to tune in and learn why birds are not real. This is a movement.
Birds are not real. It's a movement. Join movement.
You need to join the movement, brother.
And we're going to
pointing at the screen. Y'all can't see.
We're going to throw the flag on something. We're going to do our top 5 Super Bowl commercials, which will be a revisit because we did it already. I don't think nothing's changed on mine since last year.
Nothing's really changed on mine either.
Because there wasn't a good commercial, I felt like, last year.
Josh keeps up with his notes like all year and everything. Mine end up like in the bottom of the trash can.
It's impressive. Watch.
Look, Josh keeps up with like all his notes and he's got this whole stack of. Look at this.
This is
a year's worth of show.
That's a year's worth of outlines.
That's a year's worth of ruling on the
This is what I deal with, folks. If you're wondering how difficult it is to deal with this guy, that's why he's the star of the show, because I don't keep up with this. I've got some.
I'm going to put them in a binder.
Like some chicken scratch on my yellow tablet. It's easier on the eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to put them in a binder eventually and organized, and that way we don't go over the same topics more than once.
I got to kick. I'm going to get to that one. How about we jump into some local sports?
Yeah, it's time. Let's go ahead and get some local in.
All right, hey, basketball season, full swing, guys. Couple of updates here. The boys won over West Orange Stark 82-49. And they won over Lumberton 61-39. Lumberton tried a little trickery. Instead of trying to keep up with Silsbee's speed, what they ended up doing was they ended up kind of playing a slow-paced game. didn't affect anything. Same outcome. They still beat the brakes off of Lumberton. The girls, 70-42 over West Orange Stark, and just ran through Lumberton 70-49 to claim the district championship. So the girls are district champs, number 1 seed in the. That scared the bejesus out of me. Number 1 seed in the playoffs.
Right, that makes the boys 25-6 overall, 10-0 in district.
That's right.
10-0 in district. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
24-5 for the girls, 11-1 in district.
Absolutely. Do you know who else is 10-0? The 7th grade girls A team, also district champs.
Also district champs.
Let me get some hand claps for them.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. That is awesome. Just a fun fact, when I was in 7th grade, I played basketball, and we also went undefeated. We were 12-0, so we were district champs too. That's the only district champs I was ever on. No, we were still district champs in 8th grade too, even though we lost the game, but we were still district champs, so it was pretty cool. Congratulations. I want to talk a little bit about girls, the powerlifting. Girls took first in the 3rd straight powerlifting meet.
Very good.
Overall, 4 of the girls placed first in the classification. 2 others were second. Annie Beebe took first in the 132-pound division with an 825-pound total. Emma Smith was first in the 148-pound with 755 total. Kaylee Ashworth placed third in the 148 with 615, and Emma Scott Wellman was fifth. So in the 148, man, they had 4 people place. So that's awesome. She finished fifth with 490. In the 123-pound, Lauren Scott Wellman finished fifth at 470. Cadence Tatum was first in the 165-pound division at 685 total. Delane Spoonmore was fourth with 645. In the 181 pound division, Kara Heisner took first with 685 pounds, and Kylie Hart was second with 665 pounds. So that's first and second within 20 pounds of each other.
Good totals.
One more time.
I wasn't done.
Oh,
I wasn't done. Y'all settle down. What do y'all
sorry.
do? Don't rush me.
Go ahead.
Kalisha Busby finished second in the 259 plus with 775 pounds, and Amaya Davis was third with 535 pounds. So, man, a lot of good things there. The boys finished third at that same meet. In the super heavyweight, Corbin McKinney was in first place with 1,215 pounds. That's a big total. In the 308-pound class, Dominic Sposato and Octavius Tyler were 1 and 2. Sposato had 1,340 and Tyler had 770. Elijah Miller finished fourth. So we took first, second, and fourth in that division. I'm ringing. Why am I ringing? I don't know why.
Is it work?
No.
Okay, good.
In the 220-pound, Antonio Bolton was in second place with 1,345. Giovanni Golden was sixth with 1,045, and Rigoberto Villanueva was seventh at 890. Jaden Smart finished second in the 198 with 1,130. Andrew LeBlanc was sixth with 915. Carson Walker took eighth with 845. In the 165 and the 132 pound, Trevor Williams finished fourth with 910 in the 165. Lane Reed was fifth, I think, with 855. In the 132, Mark Vickery was fourth with 850, and Landon Talley was fifth with 750. So, hey, a lot of good things going on in powerlifting. It was real big in Silsbee, and then it kind of hit a lull. And now it's back, and man, that girl's powerlifting team is a force to be reckoned with. They won 3 straight in a row. That's a big deal, man.
Can I do it now?
You can do it now. Okay. Fantastic.
Let me hit that.
Is that for sure, Roy? Is that breaking news that I missed?
Dennis Allen, the Saints head coach. We'll talk about that in the next
we'll
one.
get
Dennis
there.
Allen, boys soccer.
Hold on, I'm not there yet.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
No, I got a lot, man. I got a lot. Did powerlifting.
I'm just proud you made some damn notes.
You know what? I have soccer notes.
Okay,
because soccer matters.
You can
soccer matters.
Soccer matters.
Silsbee boys soccer. I don't have the girls. You have the girls?
I do have the girls. I got that.
Silsbee boys soccer. They tied at Jasper. That gives them a 2-2-1 in district. They're in a 3-way tie for. They're in a 3-way tie. They'll either finish, if they win this week or tie this week, they'll finish between second and fourth place. Mm-hmm. I think the top 4 go to the playoffs. I'm not sure. They got Bridge City on Tuesday, February 15th. but they're not playing at Bridge City because Bridge City's field is under construction. So they'll be playing at West Orange Stark.
Okay.
So if y'all can get out, Soccer Matters, get out and catch that game. If they win, I think if they win, they're in. They'll be 3-2-1. I think they'll be in. I'm not 100%
There you go.
sure, but I think if they win, they're in for sure.
Okay. We can verify that. We'll talk about it.
I'll do you go ahead and do the girls. I'll
Yeah.
do the. I know the boys and girls softball and baseball.
Okay. I could not find.
They had
that.
scrimmages. The boys were at Koontz, and I forget who the girls played. The girls lost, but they had a lot of good things going on.
Just,
they played a lot
just
of different
scrimmages,
players.
right? Just
Yeah,
scrimmages.
and the baseball.
It's
I didn't-
early.
Yeah, I didn't have any results in the baseball. I messaged and didn't get any results.
Girls soccer, real quick, 1-9-1 overall, 0-5 district. Tough loss to Jasper, 5 to Neal. Most recently. So looks like a tough season for them, but hopefully they'll finish strong.
Yeah, I know they did make mention in the boys soccer write up, the goalie for the boys. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna look it up, but
I saw it on Max Preps.
Yeah, they did real.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, right here. Look. Well, I guess not. Oh, right here. Christian Thompson.
Christian Thompson.
Yeah, he had 6 saves, 6 shot. They were 7 shots on goal, and he saved 6 of them. So that's big time. Even though they tied 1-1 in Jasper, he let one get by. But hey, 6 big saves, man. It sounds like it's easy to do. You know, you just stop the ball from going to net, but it's not. I played goalie one time in a pickup game, and it was not easy. It was awful. I was horrible. So congratulations, guys. That's a great game for him.
Yep. You said baseball and softball, just scrimmages.
Baseball, just some scrimmages, nothing. I know the girls play, but they played a lot of young players, and I know they went down. That they were down a little bit, but the boys, I don't have any results from. I didn't see any results posted. I'm sent a couple of messages, didn't get any text back. So
okay, so basketball wrapping up. Soccer looks like it's going to be wrapping up
pretty soon.
Basketball, we'll look forward to some playoff runs there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. That's coming. I'm pretty sure the boys have clinched. I don't. They just didn't say that they had clinched. They're 10-0 in district, and they just got LCM left. So I think they've clinched.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would imagine both of them are.
Yeah, I'm sure
boys and girls are playoff bound.
This week, this week's Players of the Week. In 7th grade, we have Malia Foster and Grace Rulon, daughter of one of our favorite coaches of all time, Mr. Bo Rulon. If you're out there listening, I know you are. You watch us like you watch ESPN. In 8th grade, Briley Miller and Ella Dunn. Congratulations, girls. Y'all are the girls' Players of the Week. Again, your name will be entered in a drawing. He really likes hitting that button, guys. He is such a fan of hitting that button.
It's the only button he knows where it is.
Yeah, he doesn't know where the other ones are.
He doesn't know where the other buttons are. All he knows is that button. So,
they're watching us.
I just spilled Tom Walters all over myself.
I hope he's watching. Oh, I hope he's watching so bad.
Okay.
So I want to, guys, if you're watching out there and you know some young athletes, if they want to come on the show, if they want to come hang out and watch the show and watch what we do and watch us act foolish, if you have stats, if you have scores, you want to give us from T-ball up to the pros, up to whatever, AAA, single A, pickup league basketball, rec league softball. We don't care. We want to talk about it.
We'll keep it G-rated.
Yes, guys.
We don't have to be as blue as we normally are.
Yeah, no, guys. We love talking about local sports. We started this show to talk about local sports and a little bit of national. So we're trying to build the local sports thing. Me, Josh, Head, and the little man here. We have him this weekend. I'm just saying, if you can get us some scores, get us some stats. We would love to talk about your child. We'd love to get their name out there.
Absolutely.
We love doing that. So get us that information, and we'd love to do it. So
sure.
I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. National Pastime himself, Mr. Joshua.
Super Bowl.
Take it away. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
What? What number is this? 750 what?
It's
like 53 or 54?
No, it's 56, right?
That's my football number.
Super Bowl 56. Verify that, John.
Yep.
Stats and information. Oi, head. What Super Bowl is it?
They, for whatever reason, Super Bowl 50, they use regular numbers.
No,
And
they
it-
use the L.
No, I saw a 50, just 50.
It's one of them. It's one of them butterfly effect things or Mandela.
Mandela
effects
effect?
where you-
56.
56. Yeah,
That's a great number.
Super Bowl 56. Is that am I having the? Is that a Mandela effect thing for me? Am I remembering that Super Bowl 50 logo had just a 5 and a 0 and not a Roman numeral?
Well, it's worth the
I'm looking
Google.
it up.
Oh, you're doing it? Okay, good.
Okay, please do that.
Hey, do the things. All right, Super Bowl discussion.
Super Bowl. Okay, so
So,
Super Bowl, basically a home game. Although I'm sure not a lot of people in LA can afford the tickets.
not a lot of people anywhere in America.
No, you know
can
what? I
afford to
take that
go.
back. I take that back. If there's anybody who can afford the tickets,
It's
gonna be people in LA.
People in LA.
So if you just look up what tickets are going for, it's nuts.
That's right.
So
In LA.
So listen to this.
okay.
Super Bowl 5 was the first to use Roman numerals. They were retroactively added to Super Bowl 2, blah, blah, blah. For Super Bowl 50 or 50, the NFL tried out 73 different logos before breaking down and using a plain old 50.
That's what I thought.
Yep. So
That's
he's
what I thought.
right.
So
It was just 50.
That logo for that year just had a 5 and a 0.
it's a different kind of code in LA.
LA.
Yeah.
That's a Letterkenny
It's
reference.
a Letterkenny. Guys, if you haven't watched Letterkenny, go watch it.
There's really a
Not children.
It's really a prerequisite for the show.
Yeah, you
It's
have
for you to watch Letterkenny, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
You need to watch some Seinfeld. You don't have to watch all of them, but watch some Seinfeld. You're gonna understand this better. We can list all of them.
Seinfeld. I love the TikTok Seinfeld memes, man. I watch them all the time. Like,
Anyway, so the line is changed a
Wrong
little.
answer.
Line is
Go ahead.
go ahead, go.
Line has changed a little bit. It's now LA -4. Money line is -185. The over under is 48.5.
What do you got there, super stud?
How do you feel about that over under?
Oh, I'm going over.
You're going over on that?
I'm taking the over, simply because I think it's. Yeah, I'm taking over.
Okay. Pretty stout defenses.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
Okay.
Roy says the Rams will be the first team to win the Super Bowl in their stadium. I want to tell you something. First off, I've spoken to Tom.
Oh, here we go.
I've spoken to Joey B, and I've spoken to the Birds now. All right,
Blessed
the
birds.
Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
I think I'm going to take the Bengals to win outright and cover that for.
No.
Okay. Okay, you heard it here first. I'm taking the Bengals to win outright.
That's what he's taking.
So he's taking them.
But let me tell you something.
Okay,
And
are you taking the points or you just are you taking
listen. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's panned with a D.
panned?
Panned. Okay.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Okay. I'm a Joe Burrow fan. I am. But I'm also a realist. There are just too many weapons on the Rams, and the Rams' defense is too stout. I'm taking the Rams to cover. They're going to win by 7. And
Okay.
it's going to be 28. No. It's going to be 31-24.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. I need your pen because okay, you got one. I'm taking the Bengals to win outright. I'm taking them, and I'm going to take the under.
I'm not. You write that down and you put it on that little bulletin board next to the monster.
Yes, please.
Okay. I've got.
I'm taking the Rams to cover and the over.
All right. You ready for this?
Tell it.
Bengals win.
I didn't get mine in, but you can go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever you want to do. Will you hurry up?
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
what are you
sorry.
doing? 31-24. What is the problem?
20. I'm going to say 28-21.
28-21.
That's a boring Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's right.
As good as their kickers are, you're not going to have 4 touchdowns.
That's right. So you're taking the under also. 28-21 is
It's 48.
48.
No, 49.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're not taking the under.
No.
I misunderstood. I thought
40, it's 48 in the hook, boys.
I thought I was thinking 20. Okay. I'm taking 28. I'm taking them 28-20.
What are you?
I'm taking the Bengals 28-20.
You people don't know nothing about football. It's the Super Bowl. It's Catalina wine mixer. It's the biggest game.
Pow!
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you that's what
I think
And don't get that stuff about home field advantage because that didn't stop Joey B the last 2 games. Okay.
No. I understand, but it's. I'm not saying I didn't say anything about that. I have nothing to say about that. I'm just saying there's too many. The Rams have too many weapons. Okay, they just have too many weapons, and their defense is too good.
Okay.
Okay,
I just think it's going to be a lower scoring game than what you're thinking.
I think that it's going to be 28-24, and the Rams are going to kick.
Okay, well if the defense for the Rams is as stout as you say it is, you still think that the Bengals are going to put up 24?
I think they're going to put up 24.
Okay.
I mean, I think just.
Well, you said 21, didn't you?
No, I said 24.
Okay.
I said 31-24. Write that down. What are you doing with your
You
life?
got it wrote down.
But somebody's going to use. You know what? I'm going to staple it up there. 31-24. Look, give me this. Justin, writing it down. 31-24 over.
Okay.
48 and a half.
Okay. Now, that's what?
That's a no, sir. Nobody's shutting down Jamar Chase, bro. That's the best weapon in the NFL right now.
Have they played? They haven't played the Rams.
I don't know that Chase. I don't know that that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a struggle for both offenses. It's just you're always surprised by the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. I mean, everybody always has these big expectations and predictions and stuff, and then sometimes it just doesn't happen like. And that's kind of that's the angle I'm taking. Is I think it's going to be different than what everybody else is thinking. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So somebody's got to be the genius here.
You were just talking to him. I don't understand what your problem
so
is.
either so you can pick something and either you look like a genius or you say, well, I was wrong.
I'm just gonna let you know next Wednesday, y'all are all gonna be like, man, you're freaking smart.
But I think the bigger thing is that this football game is happening at a concert.
Yeah,
it is happening. At a concert.
Absolutely.
This
a really great concert.
Yeah, this football game is basically and the entertainment lineup is just is going to be awesome. And okay, let's make. Oh, I bet you there's a good prop bet on what song Ice Cube sings first.
Today was a good day.
It's got to be.
I was unaware.
They got like. Here's my thing. Write this down. Write this down too. They've got to come out, and that first little beat to today was a good day's got to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes up on stage, just waking up. Yeah. Just you know that one?
Yeah, I know every word.
Okay, yeah. Well, sing it.
No,
Justin. I know they're not naughty by nature.
So
Justin.
listen to me.
Justin was obsessed. Justin was obsessed with naughty by nature.
The problem that I had
in
with
the
that,
90s.
the problem I had with that is Ice Cube's not at the halftime show.
He's not.
No, it's Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige.
I was wrong about Ice Cube being there.
Yes, I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, they're not there.
Verify.
I feel like he's going to be there.
He's not there.
He's not on the list. No, he's not. But you can't have all those guys and not have Ice Cube there. He's going to show up. They always have a special guest.
He's not going to show up.
I thought I saw something.
Oh, we got to call him.
Oh, good.
You're on the air.
I swear, I think you guys have smoked the biggest bowl of marijuana you could find before this episode.
I didn't. I'm telling you right now, I didn't, because I know what I'm talking about.
Because First of all, Chase is going to be a non-factor.
Okay.
First off, because Ramsey's going to shut him down. Donald and Von Miller are going to get to Joe Burrow and put Joe Burrow on his back. That's going to be a non-factor for Chase. Ball game's over.
I think
Literally.
I agree with you to an extent. I think, however, I do think that Chase is going to get some catches. He's going to get a few yards. I just don't think he's going to. He's not going to have as big an impact as he normally does.
Right.
I don't like any of you people. I mean, Joe Burrow is America's quarterback.
I agree.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow is a cigar smoking aficionado just like I am.
Yes,
I
he
But
is.
agree.
at the
I
same
agree.
time,
I'm just.
And he likes the movie Pootie Tang.
He does.
And that gives
Pootie
him-
Tang. Slab to the Pomatang.
I just wonder if the moment is going to be too much for Joe Burrow.
You know,
Because I mean, let's be honest. The Super Bowl is way bigger than a national championship. Let's
Sure.
be honest.
Sure.
I don't think it's going to be the moment. I think that he's going to play fine. I think that the Bengals will play fine, but I feel like that Jalen Ramsey Jamar Chase matchup is going to set the tone for the Super Bowl. If Jalen Ramsey
absolutely.
does play as well against Jamar Chase, I think he will. I think that the Bengals are just going to struggle. I feel like they're number 2 and 3 receivers. Now, Uzoma's a great tight end, and that other young tight end they have is great. However, I just think that their number 2 and 3 receivers are not as good. They need Jamar Chase to have a humongous game, and if he doesn't do that, I just don't think they can pull it out.
I lost my whole train
Yeah.
of thought because I'm disappointed that Ice Cube's not going to be in the halftime show.
Well, I mean, that's why I was going to take your prop bet because I knew Ice Cube wasn't going to be in the
I was
halftime
I
show.
was like,
Okay.
I'll take that.
Prop, I bet you they got a prop bet. Does Ice Cube show up?
Let's
Oh,
find
he'll show
out.
up on camera, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be
John,
there
look
somewhere.
that up. Look up a sports book and see if they've got a prop bet on
Yeah,
it. If
I'm
Ice
good
Cube
with that.
shows up, if he shows
Anyway,
up,
Anyway, thanks for the call,
Yeah.
boy. We appreciate it.
no, you guys are doing great. I love what y'all do. I'll hang up and listen.
All right, thank you. That Mr. Roy Gravis on the phone there. We appreciate the call, Roy. It's always good to have a phone call in. Is there a prop bet, John? Because I don't think he's.
That's what I'm
there.
looking up right now.
yeah.
Well, look. So we got our picks in. I picked the right one, and y'all didn't. But let's go.
I
on.
could be completely wrong. I just think there's a history of things going the opposite way of people. What
And
people think.
I agree, but I don't know, man.
And didn't Tampa Bay win the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay?
No.
No, they just had the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay,
Yeah.
and there was a chance that Tom Brady was going to
Yeah,
be,
and they didn't.
and they didn't. Okay.
Okay. So let's move. Let's table that that prop bet for a minute. Let's move on a little bit. I have some thoughts about the Lovie Smith hiring.
Okay.
Can we go there now?
Outside of his glorious beard,
He has a glorious beard, but I feel like the Texans didn't even look hard.
no, what they did was they want to find the next it guy. They want to find. I mean,
Like I feel like they're settling. Like they're like, he was a.
I mean,
coach
they hired
before. He
David
was-"
Culley. David Culley had never been anything last year. He'd never been anything but a position coach in the league.
Yeah, I didn't even.
They hired him for a head coach. He comes in. It's not his fault that the Texans
We're trash. Yeah,
We're
it's
trash.
and they fired him for no reason. I almost said a bad
now,
word.
Now they didn't get their guy because people when I feel like there was pressure put on them by maybe ownership after they heard nationally like the kind of reaction it was getting that they were talking to coaches who had no experience.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess
no
so.
head coaching experience. And, they did that the year before. And now Lovie Smith, who was with the Bears for how many years was Lovie Smith?
9.
With
He was a
Lovie was with the Bears for 9 years, and he went to the Super Bowl
He did.
with
So
Rex Grossman.
yeah.
So I mean, if you
And they could have won that game.
yeah, absolutely,
So-
he could have been a Super Bowl champ.
So let me tell you this. He's
Rex
been
Grossman sucks.
he's been a head coach for 11 years with the Bears and Tampa Bay in 14 and 15. He is 89 and 87 overall, just over 500. In 9 years with Chicago, he went 81 and 63. He is 3 and 3 in the playoffs, and he took the Bears to the Super Bowl. What year was that? in the 2006 season, but they did make the NFC Championship in 2010. So I mean, it's not. He's not a horrible coach. I mean, he just.
And I've got this little fact in the back of my head that I think I heard, and John, you need to verify this. But I think I heard it like when they hired Lovie Smith, back when they hired from, when the Texans hired him, not this time, but when they just hired him in as a coach. Isn't he he's from Texas. I think he's from Big Sandy.
Is he?
I don't know. Look that
Let's
up.
see.
I feel like he's from Texas.
He was born May 8th, 1958 in Gladewater, Texas.
Okay.
Where is that?
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, they.
Where is Big Sandy?
Big Sandy is down 940 or 1293 or 943-1 down toward Livingston.
That's where Big Sandy is?
Yeah, it's in between Honey Island and Livingston, right there on that long stretch. I drive through it when I go to College Station.
So it's up around the Jefferson area.
Okay, so
So he's from up that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So maybe I misunderstood. Maybe it's somebody else, but I feel like somebody else that is in the NFL coaching is from there or something like that. Anyway, I thought it might have been Lovie Smith. Anyway, he is from Texas. I knew he was from Texas.
yeah,
He's a Texas guy in his home state.
yeah. So they lost the Super Bowl 29-17, but it was pretty. I mean, it seemed to be a pretty good.
Hold
game.
on. No, I'm sorry. So that was Wikipedia that said that.
Okay.
But this says Big Sandy, Texas native to become next head coach of the Texans, talking
Yeah.
about Lovie Smith.
I thought so.
So I guess maybe that's where he was born in Gladewater, but he lived in
Big Sandy.
Yeah.
Come out of Big Sandy.
Right.
Okay, that makes more sense. He is he's a good coach for sure. I mean,
is.
by all accounts, people who have played under him, he's a good coach. I think it was good that they gave him the opportunity instead of hiring a coach with unknown abilities. What is Josh McCown is who they were trying to hire?
Yeah, something like that.
Who's I don't know if Josh McCown's ever been a head coach. But anyway, they were making a bad move.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, different. He was born in a different Big Sandy.
How many Big Sandys are in Texas?
Apparently, there's two. So this one is actually up by Tyler.
Okay,
The
so
Big
that
Sandy-
makes more
it's not,
sense.
It's not the Big Sandy that I drive through.
Right.
That's little Big Sandy. This is Big Sandy.
We're throwing a flag on Texas for allowing
Having
two Big
so
Sandys.
many Big
in one
Sandys.
state. I mean, how many Big Sandys are you going to have in one state? Anyway,
At least two.
he's still from Texas. I like people from
I like
Texas.
Texas. But look, and let me say this: I think Lovie Smith is a good coach. He brings a lot to the team. Probably discipline more than anything. Coach the team to the Super Bowl. I could, and I have been wrong before. I just think that I think Lovie Smith is going to be a placeholder, maybe for Sean Payton,
I don't know.
maybe for somebody like that. Maybe they're trying to get a big name coach. Do I think Sean Payton would coach the Texans? No, but who knows? I mean, they let that dude from Grown Ups play him in a movie. So I mean,
I'm just going to say I support Sean Payton going to the Texans more than I do the Cowboys.
I support Sean Payton going anywhere. I'm a big fan of Sean Payton. So
Roy said they should have hired Flores. Flores definitely thinks they should have hired him.
oh yeah, they're big time. He's like, what in the world are y'all doing?
The Texans didn't hire Flores, and he's like, I'm suing the
I'm
whole
suing the
league.
whole dang thing.
Y'all, you know.
Look, and then they hired Lovie Smith, and he's like, sorry, y'all are cool.
Yeah.
Like, we cool.
Anyway,
Let's but yeah, I think Lovie Smith.
Lovie
will
Smith's
do
probably
good.
a pretty good hire. He's in the organization already. One thing's for sure, his parents were probably hippies to give him a name like Lovie.
Yeah, I don't think that's his real name.
It's not his real name. It's a nickname.
Stats and information.
John, we're making you work.
Making you
tonight.
work.
I'm telling you.
He works
mean-
hard for the money. There's no money. There's no money.
No, there's
no money.
zero
But
money. Don't-
listen, if you do have money when your life expires, you should totally use it for your funeral at Farmer's Funeral Home.
Actually,
409-385-2828.
No, that is his
That's
real
his
name.
real-
his real name.
His whole name is Lovie Lee
How you
Smith.
How you spell Lee?
He was named after his great aunt Lavana.
Okay.
Lavana. Oh.
So there you go.
Lavina?
Lavina?
No.
That's what I thought. Right? I was like, Lavana. Oh.
No. Squirrely Dan says adds a S. Levinus.
Flores, yeah, I can agree with that, but I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to be the quarterback there. But
He's out. No.
He's out. Now Lovie Smith might be like, you know what, I can reform this young man. I can help this young man. They might happen. I don't know. I don't think so. But I think he's good trade bait. Anyway, got a college basketball update. It's not March. We don't care.
Well, let's run through the top 25.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and run through that. It's not March. I'm not a fan. Tigers are on a bubble. I know that, and they needed that win they got against.
They're not really on a bubble. I think they're a 6 seed, or they're a 6 seed projected. Let's see.
They needed that win over A&M. They were playing in. They played in A&M. They were playing the night I was there at College Station.
Well, why didn't you go to watch the game? Auburn got beat. Auburn got upset.
I know. I'm so excited.
By Arkansas.
And my butt can't hide it. It's why it's shaking. Look, there it is right there.
Woo Pig Suey. So
Pig Suey.
You got top 10. We'll just go to the top 10. Auburn is 1. Gonzaga at 2. Purdue 3. Arizona.
Kentucky.
Houston up there at number 6.
Houston.
Duke, of course.
They got beat too, man, by Virginia or something like that.
Kansas, a lot of blue bloods in the top 10 here.
Tech
Baylor, Texas Tech.
Give us a number 11.
Providence. There you go. Mid-major.
Mid-major, I like that. UCLA.
At 12.
Yeah, you can read it. Look, it's right here. You can read it right here.
Well, I can't know.
Illinois.
You don't understand. I'm blind.
Wisconsin at 14. Villanova at 15. Ohio State at 16. Michigan State at 17. Marquette, another mid-major at 18, but they're kind of a blue blood now too.
Yeah.
Tennessee at 19. Texas at 20. Let's see.
SC at 21. St. Mary's in there at 22.
There we go. I like that.
Murray State.
Oh, look at that.
Murray State.
I'm a fan.
Connecticut.
UConn is up there.
Xavier rounds out the top.
It's not Xavier. It's Xavier. They just lost to Seton Hall, though.
Yeah, they lost Seton Hall.
55-45. Or maybe that game's going on. I hope they didn't just score 45 points at Seton Hall.
It's winding down. They're going to start.
Yeah, Roy. That's what I was saying. Texas had a big win over Kansas. That was a big win.
It's winding down. People are going to start putting their brackets out. Of course, we do a bracket contest here on Rolling.
We're doing it. Look, we're doing it different this year. It's total wins. Every win you pick gets a point. Most points at the end wins. We're not doing this. Well, second round you get this many points, and third round you get 17 points. And
no, we're doing straight.
We're not doing this CBS trash. We're doing Rolling on the Field trash.
Can we automate that? Because last year it took me like 12 hours.
That's your job. That's what we pay you
to
for.
Pick the winner. You don't pay me at all.
You can automate it. There's a whole little. I mean, all you gotta do is punch it in a website.
Can we set that up?
Yeah, we'll get a website and just do straight picks. We'll use maybe Yahoo Sports does that. I'll check it out.
Anyway, so I'll be in Vegas for the tournament.
Can I come?
Nope.
Okay. No, didn't think so.
But you probably got to work.
I probably do. I work all the time.
You work all the time.
Yeah.
A job ain't nothing but work.
Job ain't nothing but work. Let's move on. Are we ready to BS it now?
MLB lockout update. They're still not very close.
They're still locked out. That's the update.
But players, let me just say this: players are now starting to call out ownership and in the league, saying that it's really, of course, it's on them that they're not settling this up. Big name players though. It's not like small time players like who's the guy for LA?
One of the guys, LA.
A pitcher for LA.
Oh, Kershaw?
No, it wasn't Kershaw. It was the other one that I don't care about. That
nobody cares.
Not the Kennedy guy because I really hate him.
Yeah.
But anyway, people are starting to call the MLB people from the Players Association.
Yeah.
Are starting to call them out and say, it's all on their side. This is
Of course they are.
It's going to drag in. The pitchers and catchers would have already reported.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Sunday.
So now they're getting into the real season stuff, the real training stuff that is going to probably affect the season because they're not. Once they get into spring training, they're not going to start the season on normal time.
No,
if they get it wrapped up, they're going to push everything back.
I think they have like another week window to where they could get enough in to start, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're shut down for a while. So, so I have a suggestion that I saw online.
I thought you didn't want to talk about MLB lockout.
Shut your filthy whore mouth. Listen, I think what they should do is, since we're not having MLB games, in lieu of MLB games, pick up the college baseball games. You know, ESPN shows, you know, Sunday Night Baseball. You know, Fox does the Astros, the Rangers, all this. Not Fox anymore, but FS1 does Rangers. Forget those
absolutely.
guys. Forget those guys. Put some dadgum college baseball in there, because guys, if you haven't watched some college baseball, it is fun to watch, boys.
Regular season college baseball is like playoff
But
baseball.
all the time.
All the time.
It's them boys are amped up all
the time. Like it, they, you know, they it's a different level.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, let's get into some BS.
All right, let's do it.
What are you listening to this week?
Man, I'm on the way up there. I was listening to Tenacious D.
Tenacious D. Yeah.
And the reason I bring that up is on the way back. On the way back, we go through a place right at there's two bridges over Lake Livingston. When you go through Livingston, you go over Lake Livingston, then you go through on Alaska, and you go over Lake Livingston again, because it's a big horseshoe, you know.
Right.
In between those two, there's a place called Kickapoo Drive.
Sure.
And there's a place called Kickapoo Forest. So me and Adrian saw it and turned around and went back to it and took a picture in front of it. And we actually Adrian made a TikTok with that song. It's like, a long time ago in a land called Kickapoo, you know, the song. And she put it on TikTok and tagged Jack Black. And guess what?
What?
He didn't reply. but we tagged him in it. And we had so much fun doing, we always drive up there and we do car karaoke, and we just have a blast driving. It's like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah. Yet he didn't respond yet.
He didn't respond yet. He will though. He's watching right now. I'm just saying.
He probably appreciates that about you.
That's what he appreciates about you. Levinus. But we also listened to just a lot of random karaoke stuff. But it was a fun drive up there. There's some video of me singing. It's fun. Oh, Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares. I was singing that song. It's pretty good.
Oh, you know who does a really good version of that?
Who's that?
Prince.
Prince. You know who
ever
that is?
Pour Some Out.
Yeah, pour some out. Oh, God bless it. The Soundgarden guy.
Oh,
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell.
Also does a fantastic version.
Chris
of that.
Cornell may have the greatest voice.
Dude, he is
ever.
so good. Pour some more out.
Pour some out for Chris Cornell.
That was two bands that. So me and Adrian have this list.
Chris
of,
Cornell and Gary Stewart are my top two voices.
Oh man, yeah, for sure.
They're interchangeable.
I think they
George Jones in there in my top 5.
Let me tell you
five.
this. So I want to say this. Anything. So me and Adrian have a list of bands that we wanted to see, and we've been dwindling them down. Like we went and saw Joan Jett. We saw the Foo Fighters. We saw Fleetwood Mac. We're dwindling this list down. Okay. But on my list was Stone Temple Pilots. Can't see them anymore. Pour some out.
Pour Some Out, Scott Weiland.
Scott Weiland. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to see either Soundgarden or the other one. The other Chris Cornell band, Soundgarden or
Audio Slave.
Audio Slave. I wanted,
Audio
or
Slave.
something with Chris Cornell. I wanted to see him in concert. Those two, I had to mark them out because I can't do it anymore. So, but I've marked a lot off my list, but we're getting there. Anyway, that's what I was listening to. What about you, man? Sad ass music again.
No, I've been into some 80s solo Ozzy.
Oh man, you and Bo should sit down and have a talk.
Yeah.
Bo is learning "Mama, I'm Coming Home" right now.
Oh, is he?
Karaoke for Adrian.
80s solo Ozzy, stuff like that. Stuff that comes on that Pandora station, you know.
Thanks for dinner.
Megadeth, all that kind of stuff. You know, like I mentioned last week, I've been kind of in a funk. I didn't really know what I wanted to listen to.
We love the funk.
Parliament. George Clinton, of course, kicked the funk clean overboard.
I know, man. And, and I think he went looking for it in the pit, you know, because he was on the PCU, the pit.
Yeah, in the pit.
That's where he found it.
July 2nd, 1979, the day the funk died.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
You owe me a Coke.
I'd never give you a Coke.
Anyway, John, what are you listening to this week?
Sad sack. I'm listening to the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack.
I'm listening to the soft sounds of the rain.
No, so
Enya. He's listening to Enya.
Enya.
100% Enya.
Listen to Enya.
It's funny you said something about that because so I found a new station on the radio that plays nothing but classical music, and that's what I've been listening to. Yeah,
Classical music.
We're not going to ask him anymore. He's like, I was listening to some classical. Sorry. I like classical music. I like it so much that I don't listen to it. I do like Phantom of the Opera, though. I do listen to that soundtrack. That and Last of the Mohicans. I love that soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Last night.
Oh, and I listened to some Dropkick Murphys, man, on the way up there. Listening to
I do like some Dropkick
what is it?
Murphys.
Coming up to Boston.
Shipping up to
Shipping up
Boston.
to Boston. That's a good one. It's the same
Drinking
thing.
Fight.
Yeah, it's the same lyrics over and over. Just
Yeah.
it's real one. It's like I've lost my leg on the ship. And I'm shipping up to Boston.
If you never seen The Departed,
Yeah.
The Departed has the longest movie intro
Oh yes.
ever, and at the end of that intro is the Dropkick Murphys shipping up to Boston.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really,
good.
it's really well put together.
Oh, Roy's listening to Zero, Hollywood Undead. I like Hollywood Undead, man.
Cody Johnson.
Cody Johnson, Kojo. I'm a Kojo guy. All right, what else we got?
I'm trying to eat a little healthier.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So I'm on this kick where I ate a healthy breakfast, and I eat 2 times in the middle of the day, and then fish and stuff.
Oh, so welcome to my life.
Yeah, basically
It's pretty crappy. It's pretty crappy, man.
If you ask me, I'd be like, I thought about this more. I've told somebody this. It feels like the part in Wolf of Wall Street where he's talking about the non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
And Donnie's asking him, "Oh wait," he's like, "Man, you want a beer?" He's like, "Man, what are you drinking?" He's like, "It's non-alcoholic stuff." He's like, "Oh, you drink enough of it, you get buzz, right?" I'm thinking, what are you eating? What are you eating? Oh, kale and spinach. Oh,
Kale
you
and
eat
spinach.
you eat enough of it, you get full, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I hate my life. I want pizza and beer.
Hey, man, that's my life. Welcome to it. I'm still fat though.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to get away from is being
Hey,
fat.
gluten-free cake is still cake. I'm just letting you know it's still fattening.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but this is all.
By the way-
I'm starting to get a taste for it.
Yeah.
It's,
By the
it's all good
way,
stuff.
Fancy's making me a gluten-free king cake on Monday.
Oh, good.
Ooh, it's a deep burn.
Let's go ahead and throw the flag
throw
on
the
something
flag.
because this particular topic right here, I feel like we're going to get off the rails
Yes.
on. So let's throw the flag on. Throw the flag on something real quick.
I'm throwing the flag on people not respecting boundaries in the restroom.
Yeah.
So I was at this training, and I don't know if y'all have ever been in a restroom where they have a sit-down toilet and then they have a urinal on the wall, right? They have both.
Well, a lot of women probably haven't.
Yeah, okay, women probably haven't, but so I get there and so I go in there and I had to poop. Like it hit me. I was like, oh, I got a boo boo. So I go in there and I'm sitting there boo booing, looking at my phone, and I hear the door handle jingle, and I'm like, just a minute. So apparently the guy that was coming in, he I guess he worked there. He had a key. So he unlocks the door, comes on in, and goes to the urinal. And he's like, what's up, man? I'm sitting there with just my pants pulled down, sitting on the toilet, deucing, and this dude's just sitting there having a conversation. No stall, no nothing, just wide open. It's wrong. If the door's locked, you don't unlock it to come in and pee. You can go outside and pee. You can go to the front restroom and pee. You don't come in there while a guy's deucing and just stand there and talk to him.
I'm uncomfortable with this conversation.
Okay, next. Saying,
look,
deuce, don't come in and interrupt the deuce. Got
I'll
it.
say this: I don't understand single bathrooms with a urinal.
I don't understand it either.
and a toilet,
I don't either, but you know what? Respect it.
because that leads you to believe that 2 people can be in there at the same time and they can't.
Right. No, it's a one-seater. Even though there's 2 seats, there's a one-seater. There's a seat and then a jump seat that you don't get in.
And it's unwritten man law that if there is a bank of urinals,
You got to have a space. If
there's
there's
got to be a space in
if
between.
there's a space available, you have to give it the space. Now, if it's full and that urinal's right there, you take it. But if there's room for a space to be there, you don't jump up on the dude's
Yeah.
situation there.
That's right.
What are you throwing a flag on?
What am I? I'm a little taken aback by your throw the flag.
letting
So
you know.
I didn't really know what to say to that.
What about you, their head?
I'm throwing the flag on our DJ tonight, DJ X.
DJX on the ones and twos.
The reason being is so for him, he attempted to make this room smell a little bit more pleasant, which it smells pretty good.
Still smells like Bigfoot's wiener.
But he bought this candle warmer that's in here, and he bought this stuff called Marshmallow Treat. And ever since,
Of course he did. Of course he did.
ever since he's put it in the warmer, I have wanted
Yes.
Fruity Pebbles every day.
Yeah.
Like constantly now want to eat Fruity Pebbles because that's what it smells like.
I'm
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
You can have some Fruity Pebbles.
I'm throwing a flag on him for not understanding English. You said put one thumb up if you're
thumb
going
up.
to do something. He put like two thumbs in a meme, and I'm like, figure it out. Like he said, one
Figured it out.
thumb. Get your finger at. Never mind.
Let me tell you why it smells in here, because Justin comes in here in his barn clothes.
In my barn clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wear
And-
my barn clothes everywhere.
He wears his barn clothes everywhere. That's why he smells up the joint.
Just so y'all know, it actually doesn't smell in here.
It doesn't
For
smell.
people who
No,
are
it
wanting to come on the show.
It did that one night.
Oh,
did.
God bless.
It smelled bad in here.
Yeah.
You know what it smelled like? You know how when you go in an apartment building and you go like to every floor and you're going up the elevator and you smell like all the people's cooking on that floor like all at once? It smelled like that plus crap.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
All right. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. All right.
All right. Can I put the image up?
It's serious time.
Now.
Throw it up.
Do
It's
it
serious
now.
time. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to fight the feathered menace is now. Birds aren't real.
They're not real.
Birds are not real. John is a member of this movement. You
I
need
am.
to
A
join
member,
the
a card-carrying member.
Birds are basically spies
For the
sent
government.
out by the government.
That's right.
To surveil you, and John can fill you in more on this because he, like we said, he is a card
Almost
carrying
spit my
member.
drink out when you said surveil you.
I did. So as of about an hour ago, and they sent me an email. Like it's legit.
Let me listen to this. I thought this was malarkey. I was like, this dude
Yeah.
is lying. This is a thing. They have an official website.
Yep.
I mean, I read the whole spiel about CNN or the Newsweek or whatever they were talking about that ridiculed them. And it is a real thing. And if you are out there, you need to join the movement and fight the tyranny.
So I want to read the email real quick.
Listen to this,
It
please,
says-
guys.
And it got sent to my spam because
Oh, John, let me read it. I read it in a big bad
Okay.
voice.
Okay, please
Oh,
read it.
oh, my ear's sweating. Hang
Y'all
on.
got to listen to this. There's a podcast. There's a Birds Aren't Real podcast. Y'all should probably check that out too.
Listen
probably
to
a lot of
this.
good information.
This is John's email. Greetings, patriot. That right there. We are happy you have. Sorry. We are happy to have you amongst the ranks of our revolution. Exclusive movement updates and confidential information will be coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. In the meantime, stay woke, brother. The birds aren't real, team.
Can I also just say this? I am glad I'm married because if I wasn't, I would never have a date ever
Yo, this
because
is
of what y'all
legit.
do to me on this show.
Y'all,
Hashtag bird truth.
hashtag bird truth. The truth is out there.
Bird watching goes both ways.
That's right.
That's right. They got T-shirts that say that.
That
Absolutely.
sounded more dirty than it should.
Okay, let me tell you some more of their T-shirt. Now this is a real thing. It's kind of like flat earthers, you know.
Yeah. Oh, here's your phone, brother.
Brother.
Thanks for joining our ranks, brother.
Basically, birds are sent out by the government to provide surveillance and
Yeah, they're
report
going
back.
to surveil you.
They- so it's not. It's like John. It's like John's 5G horse. John also has a horse that shows up in his yard, made of 5G energy,
That's right.
that shows up and stares at his house. Now he's scared because his family's unvaccinated. So the same thing with the
I just spit everywhere. Y'all.
Same thing-
I'm so sorry. I spit
same thing with the
everywhere.
birds.
I'm sorry, little guy. I spit on you.
John, please bring up some more stuff from their website. What is it?
Y'all, look, put it up there, John. I'll read it. Like I will read it in my big man voice. With
Okay.
that thing I read earlier.
Listen here. Okay, listen. Birds are what are birds? What are we trying to do? Birds Aren't Real movement exists to spread awareness that the U.S. government genocided over 12 billion birds from 1959 to 2001 and replaced these birds with surveillance drone replicas, which still are still in
down,
use
John.
every day. Once a preventative cause, our initial goal was to stop forced extinction of real birds. Unfortunately, this was unsuccessful, and the government has
There it
since
is.
replaced.
Scroll down, John.
The government has
there.
since replaced every living bird with robotic replicas. Now our movement's prerogative.
right there.
Will you quit talking?
Shut up.
Now our movement's prerogative is to make everyone aware of this fact. What does birds aren't real mean? The term birds aren't real refers to biological birds no longer existing on United States soil. After the government forcibly made an entire species extinct in the 20th century.
Oh my God.
All these real birds were replaced with surveillance drones designed to look just like birds. To simplify, birds no longer exist in the U.S. as biological life form. Thus, birds aren't real.
Let me read this to you. This is their thing. We are the voice brave enough to cry out. We are the storm thundering across the horizon. We are the candle in the dark room. We are the only hope this country has left. For years, your rights have been violated. We care about that. We care about that government watches you drive to work, eat, and sleep. They see everything from above. Without an ounce of consent from their own citizens, the government should not exist as a separate entity from the citizens. That is what a democracy is all about. We need to take this country back. You don't have to be brainwashed sheep. Through the simple act of understanding that bird drone surveillance is happening on a mass level, we slowly become human again. In our movement, there becomes the light who run their own state categorized chapters. They have taken the responsibility of assurance that the continuation of activism in their communities. We call them the Bird Brigade. They are listed.
This can't be real.
This cannot be
It's
real.
real. It's a
This can't
website.
be real.
But
They
listen,
sent me an email.
But listen, man, my FBI agent that watches me just texted me and said, "Stay right where you are."
Stay right.
So I'm not real sure what's going on now. The Illuminati's after us now. I don't know.
Oh man.
We have outed the bird drone movement
Yeah, we're in a bind.
in Silsby.
We need to go.
John may start a local chapter. I don't know.
He said,
I
"Stay
might.
where you are."
Anyway, we're not going to let this one die. Y'all be looking for
Yeah,
more.
y'all be looking for more.
Looking for more update
Guys,
on
We will research the heck out of this. I'm
on
telling
birds
you.
aren't real. And speaking of aren't real, I mean they're doubly not real in Florida because Florida
Florida ain't real. So Florida birds are definitely. Oh my God, bird drones of. They have a bird drones of North America T-shirt.
We've got to get
Oh,
a
I've
T-shirt.
got to get a T-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, dad joke of the week.
Okay.
Did you hear?
One last
go ahead.
thing. Remember, it's time to fight the feathered menace. #bird.
Hashtag bird truth. All right, listen. Did you hear about the referee that just got fired from the NBA?
Tell it.
Yeah, apparently he was a whistleblower. Can I get a boom? What? Pigeons are liars. Oh my God. That's my shirt. Beth Sterling, if you're watching, we're going to need some of these shirts made. The one that says pigeons are liars. I need one so bad.
I'm crying. Oh my goodness. All right. Top 5.
We don't even know what we're doing. So hot in here.
Top 5 Super Bowl commercials. Y'all chime in if you want. We're going to close the show out with this.
Go ahead. You have the old one?
I have mine. Yeah, I have mine.
Okay, I'm going to go off yours because
Okay.
I don't have mine.
My number 5. I guess we didn't do honorable mentions way back when we.
Yes, we didn't. That was a long time ago, man. Like
yeah.
a year ago or something.
I mean, I was still making notes on paper, like I
And
didn't have
no outlines, boys.
no outlines. No outlines, boys. Further. Anyway, number 5 is Volkswagen Darth Vader commercial where the little boy
Oh yeah,
starts the car.
That's a great one.
You like that one?
Oh yeah, we still haven't got Pole Assassin shirts either. That's something.
Yeah, we're working
Oh,
on
I
it.
forgot
We're
about the
working
pole
on it.
assassin.
we have to do that.
We're working on it.
We forgot. We let that story die, and we shouldn't
Yeah,
have.
we shouldn't have. We're gonna have to get back on that.
Yeah,
Next
we'll
week
get
we're
back
gonna have a show where we revisit a lot of the past year's stuff, a yearly review show. How about that?
We should, because we've been on for a year.
Yeah.
We should.
We didn't get a year show.
Yeah, we didn't get a year show. You didn't celebrate us.
I did too. Yes, I did.
You did not celebrate
I
us.
did. I put out a video.
We are now your one of your longest running shows,
Yeah.
and you didn't celebrate us, and we're a little. I mean, quite frankly, we're a little hurt. We're a little hurt.
We're in our feelings.
We're in our feelings.
Hashtag Monkeygate.
feelings.
Yeah, we're in our feelings about that. So, anyway, well, yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah, let's do. We'll
Doing
look
like
at
a revisit. I've got all the old outlines and stuff,
sure
so I
do.
go through and we'll go through and do our best.
Yeah, we'll do
a
it.
best of show.
Yeah. We'll revisit Pole Assassin and
Pole
we'll definitely
Assassin.
talk about Birds Ain't Real.
Birds ain't real. Florida ain't real.
We are going to have a super soft birthday party, but it's going to be for John.
Yeah, super soft birthday party. Y'all look for that in October.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 4, Budweiser Frogs, just because that was a big
That
one.
was a big deal.
Number 3, I'll always like the Coke and Pepsi guys at the counter. I mean, not at the counter. And there was a song on. It was like 60 song, and the guy says good song, and the Pepsi guy says great song.
Great song.
And they, they're like they like befriend
Yeah.
each other or whatever. I always liked that. That one was pretty funny. That was the guy. One of those guys was the guy that played the Tooth Fairy in the Santa Claus movies.
Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know his name. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Anyway, number 3, Doritos beer. I don't
Oh,
know if y'all have
gosh.
ever seen. I mean, number 2. I'm sorry, number 2. Doritos
That's
beer.
the best.
Doritos beer is like the funniest thing. I thought it was my number 1, but it's not, and I'll tell you why. Doritos beer. The guy they're in a boardroom. They're having like a meeting about new flavors of Doritos, and he's going through them. And finally, the guy says, "Okay, and here's a new flavor, Doritos beer." And I'm paraphrasing all this. So he starts munching on them. He eats 1 or 2, and then it cuts away from him, cuts to the board members, and then it cuts back to him, and he's in his underwear, and he's like, "You don't know me." Y'all look it up. It's hilarious.
Art LaFleur. is his
Art
name.
LaFleur.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
he might be passed. If so, pour some out for Art LaFleur.
Yes. He
He-
died November 17th of last year.
Okay, so I thought he was recently passed. So pour some out for Art LaFleur. A pretty good character actor, I guess.
All right, man.
He
Do
was in a lot of stuff. All right. My number 1 is Career Builder, and y'all probably don't know this one, but it was the one where they go through a bunch of stuff. It's like what's that song where the frog on the bump on the log?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of do that kind of sequence, but in one particular part of it, it says, punch a koala bear in the face. And there's a koala bear and glasses with a cup of coffee, and all you see is a fist punch it in the face, and he says, "Oh dear." And it's the funniest thing. And there's a lady screaming in her car. Y'all look at that one.
I do have an honorable mention.
Okay.
I saw it. 2 honorable mentions. One's a feel good, one's a funny one. Another Doritos commercial, and the husband and wife are at their ultrasound. The doctor's doing an ultrasound, and the guy's eating a bag of Doritos, and he keeps moving it. And as he moves it, the baby
moves on
and
the
then he throws it like the wife goes through and throws it like at her feet, and the baby like jumps out of her.
And all you see is her face, and she's like,
"Ah!"
and he's like, "Oh."
The other one is was actually I watched the Super Bowl commercials of all time like last night.
Yeah.
We were at the night we were at the hotel, and I finished it. And another number 1 was the Clydesdale one where it shows the guy and the Clydesdale's born and he raises him and everything and all that. And then the Budweiser people come and pick him up.
take him,
and
yeah.
then later on, like a year later, he goes and sees the Clydesdales walking or something. And then they start to unbridle him. The Clydesdale takes off and recognized him and ran and like he hugged him. It was
"Oh yeah, that's sweet."
okay.
I knew you were probably in some sappy
Shut your
crap like that.
Mouth. It's good commercial. It's a good commercial.
That's our top 5. We look forward to some good commercials.
Yeah, they're super excited.
Maybe Ice Cube will be in a commercial because he's not in the halftime show.
Yeah, I looked it up.
I'm very
I don't
very
see-
disappointed.
And there's no.
There's no prop bet that
There's
he
no
might
prop
show
bet.
up.
Oh wow. Okay. I hope he does.
Can we
There's-
make a prop bet?
Wow.
The only prop bet that they had about him was that Tupac an Ice Cube and would show up in like a video.
Well, Tupac is dead, and Ice Cube is alive, very much alive.
No, I'm talking like a montage. Like
Okay.
they were gonna
Oh,
do
okay,
a
Rocky
montage.
had a montage.
Him and Eazy-E and
I
all
saw a
them
picture
guys.
today of Betty White and Eazy-E together, like they were hugging each
Oh,
other.
speaking of that, I think that commercial with Betty White.
Oh
for
yeah, the
Snickers
football was like
was
playing like Betty White out there. Just know what your girlfriend said.
that was a Super Bowl commercial,
Yeah,
and
it was
that
good.
was not on my original list, and it should have been.
Should have been, yeah.
And pour some out for Betty White.
Yeah.
She was an American treasure. So yeah, why? And I'm a little disappointed in Dr. Dre for not having
Yeah,
Ice Cube in the lineup.
He might. You never know.
you never know.
You know, one thing with rappers is they have a lot of featured artists.
Yeah, and he might show up.
And some of these people that are on the billing might just kind of pop up. And I really hope Ice Cube does. Because when I think of that 90s rap with Dr. Dre and, you know, Snoop Dogg and stuff, I think Ice Cube also. And to me, it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah, not fair.
Real quick before you end, did you see this?
Did he win the Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon MVP.
Attaboy.
And a boy Joe
It's a
It
Burrow.
says
Super Bowl
it says
trophy.
his childhood dream.
Attaboy. I like Joe.
I like Joe Burrow, man. He just a likable guy.
He is. He
And
really
he
is.
likes Pootie Tang, you know.
Yeah,
Slab to the palm time.
What I tell you.
What I take.
stop that.
You don't stop that.
What's the other thing he said?
I have to say the name, no, my damie.
He's got that belt.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course his signature: sign my pity on,
On
the
a running kind, yeah.
I might be on a running guy.
What I tell you.
What I take. That's a good movie.
Oh
It's a horrible movie, really. It's horrible.
it's so dumb.
It is. It's a very dumb,
Dumb
movie.
movie, but it was fun. It was funny.
I definitely thought it was funny when it
right.
came out. Anyway, we're going to close out.
Yeah,
Y'all be sure to tune into the HGT Media, HGT Entertainment
That's right.
shows.
Yeah.
We are branded as HGT Entertainment now. Y'all be sure and tune into the other shows.
Be sure to, what is it, Saturday? is the-
Saturday, 11 to
Come
3.
out and get your HCT Entertainment meet need filled.
Please,
got a link sale.
we cannot wait to get our HGT Media in your mouth. So, y'all come
John
up.
John just threw his headphones, y'all. He threw his
John-
done.
so y'all come out and
Can
get
I
some
say
of
it
that.
now? You said it. Can I say it?
No, that,
Oh, let me
that-
say it, John.
That was borderline. That was too much.
John, please.
We're gonna lose viewership over that.
I can't wait to see our HT. Oh, John won't let me see. He's shaking
don't
his
say
head.
it.
No, we're not going to say it.
Y'all be sure to pick up your tickets for the Toy
Box
Fun
raffle. You can pick them up here at Frenchie's too. We got one out there. Be sure to come by and get them and buy some freaking coffee.
Yeah, y'all come get some coffee at Frenchie's for sure.
And we definitely, if you, let's just say, you know, say what we're thinking here. It's never too late to call 2828.
No, absolutely not. And
Absolutely not.
if you have a need for funeral planning arrangements,
Pre-planning,
Pre-planning.
plot, picking out your funeral plots, guys.
Sure.
Come and see the guys.
yeah, y'all go see them at Former Funeral Home. They're the best.
409-385-2828.
That's right.
It's not too late to call 2828, guys.
So y'all come out see us Saturday.
right.
Pick up your tickets for a toy box raffle.
Yep.
And
Get your HTT meat,
and y'all be looking.
cocktail fruit.
Y'all be looking for our. We're gonna have some merch coming out.
Yeah.
The monster, the HCT,
Yeah,
the
the
Road on
monster.
Film monster is gonna be on there.
We'll have some birds aren't real merch.
Birds
I'm
Aren't
sure.
Real merch. Glorious Porpoise merch.
Yeah, I have that already.
Justin has it already. We got several things. And like I said, next week maybe we'll do a roundup of our best, kind of our best gags, best bits, and do that mostly on the show. Kind of go light on the sports and do that. 'Cause,
Have a mural shirt.
you have a mural shirt. Yes. A lot of stuff. Y'all be looking for that merch. We're going to get some out here.
That's
pretty
right.
quick.
That's right.
Anyway, so y'all
yeah.
remember to, go to Former Funeral with all your
Listen, thank you for sponsoring us. We know we're
We-
goofy
we-
and silly, but
absolutely.
We really
y'all go to them for all your final needs and your planning, and we are going to get out of here, and we'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
Yeah, until
With a,
next week.
brand new show.
And
And-
well, we're gonna have a recap show, a yearly recap show.
We'll have a
so
yearly recap. We're going to celebrate us being here for a little over a year.
top 5 is gonna be top 5 moments of the past year.
Oh, I think that's a good one.
Good one. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next week, the ruling on the field.
Stands.
Thanks, guys.